The Dallas Mavericks have made a number of different moves, but what they're telling me right now is they're going for it all. They still think, even without Luka, that this is a championship contending team, and the moves they're making tell us exactly that. Not only do you add Anthony Davis, a lot of people were nervous, like, hey, you just got rid of Luka, one of the best players the NBA has ever seen, but now they also bring in a guy in Caleb Martin who was an X factor back in the playoffs versus Boston with the Heat, right? That dude was unbelievably difficult to stop. He was a great defender, and this guy is a winner, right? So when you bring him in, it adds a lot of versatility to this Mavericks team and a brand new dynamic to them as well, which we're going to break down. So the first thing you notice is when you look at the team right now, you have Kyrie, you got Clay, you got PJ Washington, you got Anthony Davis, Daniel Gafford, right? But I think it adds a new dynamic where instead of having a double big, you now have a lineup where you can go a little bit smaller and go Kyrie, Clay, Caleb Martin, PJ Washington, and Anthony Davis. So I think the versatility is there. Caleb Martin is a guy who can switch everything. He's a really tough defender. And when I say switch everything, 1 through 4, depending on lineups, he can switch everything 1 through 4. He's a tenacious defender, and he's going to give 100% on every single possession. He's a guy who's shooting over 37% from 3 this year, and in this video, we're going to break down some of the highlights, some of the film, and we're going to show you exactly what the Mavericks are adding. Before we dive into the video, hit the like button if you actually think the Mavericks are still contenders. And if you absolutely hate what they've done, I want you guys to comment down below why. And with that being said, let's dive into some film. Now, again, my favorite thing about this edition is the lineup versatility, the defensive dynamic that he brings, but obviously the way he can shoot the ball, right? This guy this season has shot 37.9% from 3, almost a career high. Back in 2021, he shot about 41% from 3, right? Which is outstanding, by the way. If he can shoot anywhere close to that for the Mavericks, this is a big time upgrade. The Sixers are basically saying, hey, you know what? I don't know if we're contenders. Joel Embiid doesn't want to play. Paul George is not great, right? We're going to give him up. We're going to get Quentin Grimes, which I know a lot of Mavericks fans actually do like in a second-round pick. But Caleb Martin is a winner. This is a guy that you want on your team. And to be honest with you, he's a guy that would fit on a majority of NBA teams because of the versatility that he brings alone. Now, it's going to be very tough to beat a team like the Dallas Mavericks. So, like I said, when you go into that small ball lineup, they've kind of transformed their team to be a 5-wide spread offense. If you look at OKC, if you look at the Celtics, if you look at the Knicks, some of the best teams in basketball right now have a 5-wide approach. And I think trading Luka, adding a guy like Anthony Davis, who now gives you a 5, a center who can spread the floor, and then everybody else, again, go back to that lineup. Caleb Martin, right? Kyrie Irving, PJ Washington, Klay Thompson. All of these guys can do one thing. They can shoot the 3 ball, which ultimately is going to open up the paint for Kyrie or Anthony Davis, and it's going to prevent teams from doubling because now you can't. Everybody can shoot the ball. Instead of sending the big to double team Luka, you cannot double. If you double, someone's open for 3, and if you give up threes, a lot of threes, you're going to lose the game. That's how the Celtics won the championship last year. Caleb Williams, I don't know why I keep saying Caleb. Caleb Martin is obviously a guy that if you give him space, it's going to make you pay. Great shot. All right, another thing I love about him, Caleb Martin, the tenacity, the awareness, the ability to never give up on a play. Right here, we're going to see a mismatch, Reggie Jackson versus Luke Cornett. We're going to get Caleb Martin in this weak side corner to the top side of your screen. And all we're going to do is we're going to pull up this jumper and watch a lot of people. They like to just walk back on defense here, just get guys back, right? Caleb Martin is a guy where if he sees a hole or a way to potentially get a second chance opportunity, he's going to go for it, right? And on this play, he goes for it. He out jumps Jaylen Brown and gets a putback layup over JB's head. Great play there by Caleb Martin. And guys, before we get any further into this breakdown, do me a big time favor. Hit the like button if you want more Dallas Maverick breakdowns throughout the rest of the season. I know a lot of people are really upset about Luka now being gone, but that doesn't mean I want to stop covering the Dallas Mavericks. So hit the like button if you want more. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. Turn on post notifications, because trust me, we got a lot of videos coming out soon with the Dallas Mavericks, because I still do think this team can win a championship. I might be crazy, but I do believe that the versatility of this team is just like some of the greatest teams in basketball right now. They've got that versatility. The 5 wide, open up the paint. Let's shoot the ball, man. Alright guys, real quickly before we finish off this video, I felt like I needed to show you this. I haven't had this much fun on an app in a very long time, and now that the NBA is back, it has been a blast. So what I want to show you, Underdog. This is sick. If you like winning money, need to check it out. So for example, let's just, for the purpose of the video, Halliburton over 17, Wemby over 28, and let's go Chris Paul over a half a rebound in the first quarter. For example, I could put $50 on that to win $231. Not only can you win money if you know basketball, but more importantly, if you use my promo code Matty Dubs in the comment section, it will be pinned there or in the description. They will give you free money with your first deposit. Plus, on top of that, when you sign up for the first time, they're going to give you a free square. What does that mean? Well, let's just say Victor Wembanyama over half a point. The freest money you'll ever see in your life. And not only do they have a bunch of NBA picks you can do, but they also have NFL, if you like NFL playoffs. They have tennis, they have PGA, they have esports, League of Legends. I mean, guys, this app is loaded with stuff that you can, kind of put picks on for. So check it out in the comments or in the description. Sign up, use my promo code, and go win some money, man. All right, another example, right? Tyrese Maxey, top of the key, drives by, right? Think of this being Kyrie Irving, right? You got to switch onto a big, you penetrate into the lane. Whenever Kyrie has a full steam ahead, you're going to draw not only strong side rotation, but you're going to get a blitz from the top of the key, and usually maybe even a little bit of weak side rotation as well. So what is the first thing that we notice? We're going to have shooters open everywhere. If we start to move around this floor just a little bit, we're going to create open looks. Kyrie is going to be this type of player. Drive, draw 2, find the open man, wide open 3, Caleb Martin. And again, you cannot give him separation because he will knock these shots down. It's just how it goes. Again, when you have a 38% three-point shooter into your lineup, the versatility, the dynamic of your offense really is so much better. And here's another play. We're going to kick it cross court. Caleb Martin, again, why are we giving him so much separation? No idea. You're going to pay, and off the glass, banks it in. Maybe you don't love to see that was off the glass, but here you go. More separation, wide open, terrible rotation from the Celtics, wide open 3, gets it to go. I'm telling you guys, Caleb Martin is a lot better than you think.